Hello everybody, I hope you are well. Welcome to Dunn's Waterfall, one of Jamaica's most famous attractions. It is located on the north side of the island in Ocho Rios. The price is $25 for adults and $17 for children aged 4 to 12. Here you can see the finish line. The goal is to reach it. However, you first have to go to the start. And it starts right down by the sea. I started the stopwatch to see how long it would take to climb up. On the way to the start, countless vendors tried to sell us water shoes, but we decided to tackle the adventure without shoes. It is possible to do the whole thing without shoes, but I would recommend that anyone who has them should use them, because the climb was a bit painful without shoes. Who would I recommend this trip to? Both people over 70 years and families with school-age children were able to complete the trip without any problems. I would not recommend this trip to people who have difficulty walking or small children who cannot swim. Otherwise, I was surprised at how well older people in particular coped with the climb. If you are wondering whether you are too old, I can say that the climb is possible even at an advanced age. When is the best time to start the trip so that the climb is as free as possible? Dunn's River Falls is located in Ocho Rios. The town is the main port of call for cruise ships. Accordingly, the distance from the cruise ship to one of Jamaica's most famous tourist attractions is not too far. This means that every time a ship docks, several hundred visitors flock to the spot at once. And then, of course, there are the tourists who are already on the island and want to visit the spot. Most excursions take place in the morning. The best time to visit the spot is when the cruise ships have not yet docked. During the 3 weeks in Ocho Rios, 1 to 3 cruise ships docked almost every day. In our case, we had the advantage of staying at a hotel with a direct view of the cruise ships, which allowed us to tailor our trip perfectly. The tour guides at the hotel complex offered us trips to Dunn's River Falls costing between $80 and $90. We thought that the whole thing could be done more cheaply and planned the tour ourselves accordingly. We booked an Uber from our hotel complex to our destination, and the whole thing cost us a total of $4 per person for the outward journey, based on there being 4 of us. That makes a total of $33 per person for the entrance fee and the outward and return journey. Another advantage of planning the trip on your own is that you don't belong to a group, which means you don't have to hold hands or follow a tour guide, but can make the ascent completely independently and take photos without worrying about people in the background. And after just under 20 minutes, we reached the finish line. I think the climb can be completed in half an hour on average, including breaks to cool down and photo sessions. On the way to the exit, you have to walk past various souvenir shops and small food stalls. In conclusion, I can say that the trip is definitely worth it. It's worth taking a look at the video description, where you will find a Get Your Guide link to the trip and more travel tips. A video about the hotel in Ocho Rios will follow. You were a fantastic audience, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.